We're just two movies into the DCU, and we've already hit a bit of a stumble. Now, Supergirl isn't quite as awful as some reviewers are saying, but it is very dry and underscripted. With Superman last summer, there were some interesting ideas at play, and its in medias res gave it a certain feeling of urgency that helped speed things along. That's sadly missing here, and it's how Supergirl should feel, considering it's a race against the clock to save the life of a super pup. Yet it just never feels that way. It's essentially just a mix of the Star Wars cantina scene and Mad Max, but without the brilliantly staged set pieces we saw in Fury Road. In fact, some of this one's action sequences are a little choppy, including one aboard a space bus and the final fight with Matthias Schoenaerts' Crim of the Yellow Hills.
You know, we have no formally introduced.
Speaking of Krim, he's one of the movie's biggest problems. Schoenaerts is an excellent actor, and he tries his best here, but he's given nothing to work with. In the source material, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Krim ends up being a rather interesting character once his true motivation behind murdering Ruthie Knowles' father is revealed. It's an act that at first seems like something he did in his own perverse line of duty, but was actually far more revealing about how rotten and insecure he was as a person, or space pirate.
The brigands brought destruction to every corner of the universe. The galaxy must be defended.
As for the rest of the cast, David Krumholtz, forever underrated, does all he can with a limited flashback relegated role. And while Lobo really feels shoehorned in here, it's easy to see why people thought Jason Momoa would be great for the part. It's just in this case, he doesn't really do anything to further the narrative or expand it.
See you, tits.
But at the end of the day, this is Millie Alcock's movie, and she does quite well. Her development from booze hound to hero may feel a little flat, as does the rest of the movie, but she keeps it mostly afloat. Even still, Supergirl is a film with a level of quality right in line with many of the DCEU's more average installments, and that's probably not what James Gunn and Peter Safran were hoping for so early in the rebooted IP's run. Well, if you go see Supergirl, I hope you enjoy it. It did look pretty good in IMAX, so it's worth that. Uh, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.